This science fiction themed adventure from director Colin Trevorrow was released 22 years in one day after the iconic original premiered on June 11th of 1993. This fourth installment in the Jurassic Park series was produced on a large budget of $150 million, but it seems possible it'll earn almost $1 billion. Ignoring parts 2 and 3 entirely, the 123-minute script functions as a direct sequel to the original, which allows for some great callbacks most fans will adore. The series' tradition of absolutely fantastic taglines, which previously featured an adventure 65 million years in the making and something has survived, continues with "The Park is Open," a simple and succinct summary of the PG-13 rated film. 2 decades after the disaster of Part 1, Isla Nublar is now a fully featured and functioning dinosaur theme park, but its daily attendance of 20,000 is slowly declining. To attract new crowds, the arrogant humans at the park genetically engineer a super smart and super deadly Indominus Rex, which predictably escapes captivity and begins eating everyone. Gee, why does that sound familiar? By experimenting on a trio of super intelligent sharks, who predictably break free and begin eating everyone. Caught up in the excitement are 2 young brothers played by Nick Robinson and Ty Simpkins, neither of whom really have the charm or likability to carry such a large story. Fortunately, Hollywood's go-to guy, Chris Pratt, co-stars as a gruff raptor expert. He effortlessly nails the dramatic one-liners and sly jokes, but he's at his best while running and dodging the giant man-eating beasts. And as I watched him tuck and roll through a closing paddock door, I couldn't help but think, yeah, this guy would probably be pretty great as Indiana Jones someday.
Hold your fire! Hold your fire! Do not fire! Put 12 amps in these animals, they're never going to trust me again.
As the buttoned-up park manager, Bryce Dallas Howard is a suitable fit for the other adult lead, but she just isn't very interesting or redeemable until late in the picture. Vincent D'Onofrio, meanwhile, does great work as a greedy military type, while B.D. Wong reprises his role as a smug lab tech, the only actor to return from any of the previous films. During the first 20 minutes, we get to see the expensive and marvelous park through the eyes of its paying customers, and it's just as wonderful as we always hoped it'd be, complete with monorails, holograms, and a fun safety video from Jimmy Fallon. But even with the reuse of John Williams' majestic themes, these introductory reveals lack the subtlety and magic that made the 1993 picture so unforgettable. As with before, the underlying theme here is a cautionary tale about the illusion of control, with the park's wealthy helicopter-flying owner, played by Irfan Khan, remarking, "Jurassic World exists to remind us how very small we are, and how new." Teasing the appearance of the primary dinosaur with the ominous rustling of jungle leaves, Trevorrow saves the best moments for the back half of the picture. When the 50-foot hybrid dino emerges from camouflage to take out a team of security personnel, the result is loud, violent, and bloody. A clear and layered sound mix combined with awesome visual effects bring these scary monsters to life with undeniable realism. It's clear the focus of the film is on this terrifying action, as a number of subplots are entirely abandoned by the picture's end. When our heroes seek refuge inside the abandoned visitor center from the original park, now enveloped by the jungle, it's hard not to get goosebumps as history seems poised to repeat itself. There are plenty of other parallels to JP1 as well, from outrunning a pursuing threat in a speeding jeep to the awkward adult who is uncomfortable around a pair of curious kids. The tall 16:9 lens allows for ample room to frame the giant monsters, but many shots resemble a Costa Rican tourism commercial as a brand new Mercedes cruises down an impeccably groomed dirt road. Michael Giacchino is my favorite composer working today, and once again he proves why, blending new themes and flourishes into the existing mythos of the saga, resulting in a regal-sounding score befitting this high-concept production. Despite the shortcomings of the script, underdeveloped characters, and familiar progressions, this is still an immensely enjoyable and well-paced trip back to the titular theme park. And while it doesn't deliver the wonder of Spielberg's efforts, this is definitely the strongest sequel yet, even if it does borrow heavily from its predecessor. Jurassic World may lack spirit, but its effects and action are a blockbuster attraction. I thought it was a great movie. If they decide to make a new trilogy out of this, I for one would be interested in seeing where they go next.